Hi everyone, welcome to this video lecture on Unit 5 Special Law of Relativity Part 8. This is the last part of the Special Law of Relativity. In this video lecture, I would like to explain few problems in Special Law of Relativity. The solutions of the problems can be obtained by using the expression for fringe shift, length contraction, time dilation, addition of velocities, Einstein's mass energy relation, relativistic kinetic energy, rest mass energy, variation of mass with velocity, etc. Now, the first problem is calculate the expected fringe shift in the Michelson-Morley experiment if the distance of each plate is 2 meters and the wavelength of monochromatic radiation is A 6000 angstroms and B 4000 angstroms. That means the experiment performed by using two types of wavelengths. In the Michelson-Morley experiment, the glass plate and mirror placed at distance 2 meters. Solution: length L is equal to 2 meters. The velocity of light C is equal to 3 into 10⁸ meters per second. Lambda is equal to 6000 angstroms. That is equal to 6000 into 10⁻⁻10 meters. And the second wavelength is 4000 angstroms. That is equal to 4000 into 10⁻⁻10 meters. The velocity of the earth is equal to 3 into 10⁴ meters per second. Now we have to calculate the fringe shift n expected in the Michelson-Morley experiment. The formula for fringe shift n is equal to 2Lv square by c square lambda. For 6000 angstroms, fringe shift n is equal to, on substituting the values in the expression for fringe shift and solving, we get 0.067. For 4000 angstroms, the fringe shift n is equal to 0.01. Now, the second problem is, a rod is moving with a velocity of 0.6 c relative to laboratory. It is found that the length of the rod appears to be 1 meter viewed from the laboratory. What is the proper length of the rod? That means, if a rod is moving with a velocity 0.6 c, where c is velocity of light, that means the velocity of the rod is comparable to velocity of light. Now we have to calculate the proper length of the rod. Solution: given L is equal to 1 meter, V is equal to 0.6 c, and velocity of C is equal to 3 into 10⁸ meters per second, and the proper length L dash is equal to question mark. We know that according to length contraction, L is equal to L dash into square root of 1 minus V square by C square. Proper length means the length of the rod when it is placed in the moving frame. L dash is equal to 1 by square root of 1 minus V square by C square, that is equal to 1 by square root of 1 minus 0.6 c whole square by C square, that is equal to 10 by 8, that is equal to 1.25. That means the actual length of the rod is 1.25 meters. That is called proper length. If the rod is moving with velocity 0.6 c, then the length of the rod appears to be 1 meter. The next problem is, what is the velocity of pi mesons whose observed mean life is 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 seconds. The proper lifetime of these pi mesons is 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 8 seconds. Solution. Given delta t is equal to 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 8 seconds, delta t dash is equal to 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 seconds, and c is equal to 3 into the power 8 meters per second. What is the value of v? Here delta t is the time interval recorded by a moving clock. Delta t dash is the time interval recorded by a clock in which it is at rest. The formula is delta dash is equal to delta t by square root of 1 minus v square by c square. On substituting the values, we get 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 8 by square root of 1 minus v square by c square is equal to 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 7. On solving, we get v is equal to square root of 10 by 10 into c, that is equal to 2.9849 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. The next problem is a clock showing correct time when it is at rest loses 1 hour in a day when it is in moving. What is its velocity? Given that delta t is equal to 24 hours, this is correct time. When it is moving, delta dash is equal to 23 hours. C is equal to 3 into the power 8 meters per second. What is the velocity of the clock? We know that delta dash is equal to delta t by square root of 1 minus v square by c square. On substituting, we get 23 by square root of 1 minus v square by c square is equal to 24. On solving, we get v is equal to 0.386c, that is equal to 0.286 into 3 into 10 to the power 8, that is equal to 0.858 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. The next problem. Two particles come towards each other with the speed 0.8 c with respect to laboratory. What is their relative speed? This can be calculated according to addition of velocities. Given that u dash is equal to v is equal to 0.8 c. What is the value of u? U dash means the velocity of the body with respect to moving frame. V is the velocity of the moving frame comparable to velocity of light. Then u is equal to u dash plus v by 1 plus u dash v by c square. On substituting, we get u is equal to 0.8 c plus 0.8 c by 1 plus 0.8 c into 0.8 c by c square. On solving, we get u is equal to 0.975 c. At what speed the mass of an object will be double of its value at rest? That means, according to theory of relativity, the mass of a body changes with velocity, where the velocity is comparable to velocity of light. The variation of mass with velocity is given by m is equal to m0 by square root of 1 minus v square by c square. Here m0 is rest mass and m is the mass of the body or particle moving with velocity v. Given m is equal to 2m0, what is the value of v? On substituting the values, we get 2m0 is equal to m0 by square root of 1 minus v square by c square. Then v is equal to square root of 3 by 2 c, that is equal to 2.6 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. Next problem. If the total energy of the particle is exactly thrice its rest energy, what is the value of the particle? Total energy means, according to Einstein's mass energy relation, E is equal to mc square. Rest energy means E0 is equal to m0 c square. If total energy is equal to thrice its rest energy, then E is equal to 3m0 c square. What is the value of V? We know that E is equal to mc square. Therefore, m is equal to m0 by square root of 1 minus v square by c square. 3m0 is equal to m0 by square root of 1 minus v square by c square. On solving, we get V is equal to square root of 8 by 3 into c, that is equal to 2.828 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. In this way, from first video lecture to video lecture part 8, I explained the topics in the special theory of relativity. The references used to create these video lectures are BSc Physics Volume 1, Telugu Academy, Hyderabad; Unified Physics, that is Mechanics and Properties of Matter by Dr. S.L. Gupta and Sanjeev Gupta, J. Prakash Nath and Co., Meerut; and Fundamentals of Physics Volume 1, Resnick, Holiday and Crony, Willy, India, 2007. I am very thankful to those authors because I have to prepare the video lectures basing on these books. Thank you.